Hi and welcome to Tolerant Yoga. Last week it was lenient and beneficent, and today it's tolerant. We're going to do some yoga that tolerates our shortcomings, tolerates those stiff places, that takes it real easy, that does real gentle, easy going yoga. This is yoga that I've been doing for the last 50 years of my life. Started when I was about 12 years old doing yoga, and have just developed a practice over the years that's very easy. You'll probably think, what kind of yoga is that? It's very simple yoga. I'm not going to be stretching you too far, but there are different poses that we do with the idea of that they're easy enough that we can do them for the rest of our lives. The idea of this easy yoga is that you will do it rather than thinking that it's so hard, so stressful that you put it off in your mind, thinking that I don't want to engage in that much strenuous activity. It also, the idea of it is that as your body does age over years and years, your body will be able to find yourself engaged in this yoga and continue doing it despite the fact that your tissues might be getting a little bit more stiff and not bending quite as well as they did when you were 16. And if you develop a yoga that is based on flexibility and power at 16 years of age, then you will likely not continue it when you get older. So this is very simple yoga. It does overcome the flow of gravity so that we do stand straight, we do hold our bodies in particular positions, but it's very easy. I think you'll enjoy this session with me. It's just a few days before Thanksgiving, and we're taking time to stretch it out and get the energy flowing. Happy Thanksgiving to you all. Let's go ahead and begin. I'm just going to get my mat straightened up here. Oh, hello. Hello. Hi. You found the sun, didn't you? I've got company here. The master yogini, Marlena. We'll start with some standing poses, some energization yoga to begin with. All right, let's begin by taking that breath in and out. I won't give too much description of the yoga. I'll just do it, and you can see me doing it and then follow along. If you have questions about it, you can write it down in an email and either email them to me at GregoryBrinkley@icloud.com. And later I'll answer. I'm going to wake up those legs. And do what you need to do with your clothing to make it comfortable for you. I'm going to pull mine up. Got a fire going and the sunshine, and between the two of those, it's warm in here. Let's change the breath now. We're going to breathe in as we go down, and out as you come up. And let the arms down. In between these movements, these qigong-like movements, we feel the prana flowing. Tune into it. Really feel where it's going, how it's moving over the surface of the skin, down through the muscles, and resonated itself all the way to the marrow of the bones. Okay, second pose. Let's take the arms up and push them to the sides. Isometric pressure, breathing in, breathing out. And relax it down. Big circles in the front. In the other direction. And relax it down. And again, feeling that flow of vitality through the body. A little wider stance, leaning to the side. Breathing out to the middle. High to the sky. Bending as far as you feel comfortable at the waist, breathing out. Pulling the hands up through the middle of the body, and then again. Big circle around you. Okay, let's go ahead and balance on the left foot. And bring it down. Let's balance on the right foot. I am calm, I am poised. I am calm, I am poised. I am calm, I am poised. Let's do another breathing. Arms come up. And breathe out, back. Breathe in, stretch that chest. Breathe out, breathe in. And bending forward. And sure, there is stiff places in the body when we tolerate them. We tolerate them and we just work with them. We're easy on them. We gently breathe through them. Let's go ahead and do it again. When we're doing our yoga, half of the benefit is the fact that we get to contemplate. We get to relax and muse upon the comings and goings of our life, seeing them from the position of this neutral witness. Let's do another standing pose. Left leg's the hard leg for me that I tolerate. And I move through it. Just do the right leg. Let's do some more breathing exercises. turn on the hips. In the other direction. Let's do the sun salutation. I'm going to bring this down just a little bit so you can see the floor work that we do. I think that's enough. Let's see. Taking that breath in. And we're going to take each position and hold it for just a few moments. Breathing in and out. And folding it forward. And stepping back. Oh. Had to move her. If you don't know the sun salutation, just try to follow along a little bit. The explanations are never good enough. Just look at the position and try to mimic it. The idea is with this first few times through, is that we're going to use it as a stretch and play with the position, whether you're pushing on the toes or on the bent leg. How much are your arms down on the side of the legs? How much is your head up, your shoulders back and down? And then both legs back. Downward facing dog. Get those fingers nice and wide. Open them up so the palms really grip the mat. Whichever leg you took back at the first, you take that forward now. And that leaves the other leg back. And now we'll speed it up a little bit. Breathing in and breathing out. 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 In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Follow along. Let's go ahead and do Uddiyana Bandha. A great exercise, really fantastic exercise. We're going to breathe out completely. Once we've breathed out completely, we're going to drop and breathe out even more, and then come up slightly and suck in that stomach and rotate it if you can. Here goes. Second time. And third time. Low-flying helicopters going over. We live near Kirtland Air Force Base, not too far from here. And they like to come up and down to Harris Canyon. Oftentimes not more than a couple hundred feet over the house. It's kind of amazing. You can wave to him. All right. Let's do a pose for strength. Let's just do a squat. I'm going to bring it down just a little bit more. Even a little bit more. Most of these now we're going to go down to the floor. Some floor poses. All right. I'm just going to bring it on down. Find a place where you can get comfortable. Your hands are nice and wide. Your fingers are nice and wide. And get some balance with your elbows on your thighs, the inside of your thighs. Bring it forward and just hold it. And bring it on up. And just allow yourself to sit back in the squat. Allow your heels to come to the floor. If you can, straighten up the spine a little bit and bring the chin in and back. Feel the stretch in the calf. Just use this place to hang out and contemplate, to meditate. Give yourself some time. Be tolerant with this busy life of ours and find a way to get through it to a place of peace. Go on back onto our backs. Just roll side to side. Grab your feet. Pull them up. Actually, let's go ahead and grab the knees and just roll. And into a shoulder stand. And again, grab the feet. Bring them up, side to side. Open them up. You can drop the knees to the side. And to the other side. Left leg over, head to the left. Right leg over, head to the right. Soles of the feet together. Your hands underneath your bum. Bring your elbows back in as far as you can. Lift yourself. And then drop your head back. Let's bring it up. Sit in Vajrasana, this lightning bolt pose. You see the lightning bolt? It's this shape. Come on down forward. Just lean yourself forward and drop it down. Hands at the sides, arms at the sides. Bring it on up. Just lifting, breathing out, breathing in. Let's use this breath. Bring it up. Go back on one side. Arm up. Forward. Back on the other side. Arm up. Forward. Back on both sides. One arm forward and pull it up. Again, back down. This time leave your bum in the sky. Left leg back, right leg over. Left arm over. Hold. Straight. Turn around. The other side. If you've been following along, you've noticed that today has been rather quiet. We've allowed ourselves to rest in each position so that we can have a moment of repose, of meditation, of contemplation, and gather that energy that dynamic energy that rests within us all, to forge ahead and make a change, give a gift gone in this world that can make a difference in the enlightenment of the entire planet. Thank you for joining us today with Samadhi Game Yoga. We'll be back again. We're doing our Samadhi Game broadcasts impromptu. You'll find us on the web. Check out Samadhi Game Tribe on Facebook. That's where we do most of our networking, right from that page. We post when we go live. If you join up with Ustream and search out Samadhi Game on Ustream and follow us, you'll be notified by email whenever we go live. And you'll have access to all of the archives of all of the Samadhi Game mantras and affirmations and processes and yoga and breathing. It's a whole smorgasbord of technique that we use delicately as we learn how to tolerate this embodiment that seems to be so rambunctious with so much happening in our day and age. We need Samadhi Game and all of the practices of yoga to hold us together, to hold us in that pure line. And as we do so, we gain our stripes, we earn that ascension, that enlightenment, that nirvana. And your meditations become more and more profound day after day as you give time and energy to this practice. And it's a mix. You get the entire smorgasbord, but you choose a little of this and a little of that. And because you've chosen properly, your system functions very nicely. And you advance. If you get a little bit too much of this and a little bit too much of that, and you start to get bogged down, and it doesn't work quite so well. If you eat too much potato salad, you're not going to feel good the next day. So you choose, you create your path of enlightenment, given the tools of affirmation and mantra and breathing and meditation and yoga and exercise and sunshine and nutrition. Use them all, be aware, search it out, find the way. Lots of love. Thank you for joining us on Samadhi Game.